Welcome to the NexWave Lead to Cache demonstration. Within the CRM suite, there is a default dashboard which shows you all the leads and opportunity information. You can see trends for lead creation, along with a breakdown of opportunities across the year. Sales management can also see a breakdown across territories, campaigns, and of course sales statuses. Drilling to your lead list from the dashboard is a simple click. As a salesperson, capturing information about your leads is critical to your success. NexWave CRM allows for company, contact, and address information to be stored. You can also classify your lead as qualified. In addition, you can record your activities and events with the lead to ensure you are working efficiently. Prospects can be assigned to customer groups for analysis, as well as industries and territories. Should your lead engage in the sales process, you can easily convert them into a prospect to then record sales transactions against them. When you save the prospect, all the lead information will be pulled across. You can then generate a sales opportunity to track the sales across various stages. Within the sales opportunity, you can record the opportunity status, as well as the sales stage and probability percentage. This information is extremely useful for sales forecasting and tracking sales pipeline across your Kanban. You may wish to simply allocate revenue or associate items from NexWave inventory and have the opportunity value calculate from this information. By using the Add Multiple option, you can add as many items as required. The rates can be pulled from the default price list, or you can choose to enter your own rates. Additional tasks and events can be linked exclusively to the opportunity as required. From the opportunity, you could decide to convert the prospect into a customer if you believe an order is likely going to be received. You can assign price lists to customers. Once saved, you will see under the connections that the sales opportunity is dynamically linked. should you wish you could open and generate a quotation off the opportunity. NexWave supports shipping rules which can be defined to automatically calculate the cost of deliveries. From this example, you can see an amount has been calculated, but if you change the overall value of the quotation lines, the shipping cost becomes zero as this specific rule is based on order value. Once you process the quotation, you can generate a proposal document to send to the customer. The layout can be configured to meet your needs. As with the rest of the suite, NexWave CRM offers numerous standard reports to analyze your business. Some examples of these would be reviewing your opportunities by lead source, or your sales pipeline by sales stage, or even your overall sales funnel. NexWave CRM is fully integrated with the rest of the application. So once a quotation has been generated, users can access this directly off the selling homepage. Once you drill to the transaction, it is very simple to create a sales order using the Create button. Against each line of the sales order, you can record the expected delivery dates. This information could be used to analyze your performance in meeting customer deadlines. As with other documents, NexWave sales order documents can be configured to meet your exact requirements. To process the sales order through to the warehouse, you can generate the picking list directly from the Create button. Alternatively, users in the warehouse may create these documents from their workspace. The picking list records the warehouse used for issuing the items, as well as the quantities required, and if anything is on back order. You will now see the picking list is linked to the sales order. These connections allow you to trace every related record when reviewing a document. Unlike the earlier sales order, you can see we still have not delivered any of the items. Within the sales order, you can simply create the delivery note in the same way as previous documents. Once you save and confirm the delivery note, the inventory ledger is automatically updated and the stock released from the balance sheet. Once complete, you can now see that the delivery information is marked on the list view. At this point, we are able to generate the sales invoice. This can be achieved from the Create button within the sales order record. Processing the invoice will update the accounts receivable as well as the revenue and the profit and loss. If you wish to also process the customer payment at this time, you can do this dynamically from the invoice record. The payment record would default to the value from the invoice. However, you could record payments for multiple invoices on the receipt if required. Processing the payment will update the banking information in the ledger automatically. As with other documents, The payment record is now linked to the other transactions within this process. To analyze the selling transactions, NexWave offers key sales order reports within the Selling Report suite. The Sales Order Analysis Report will show you a breakdown of sales orders that have been both invoiced and awaiting invoice. If you wish, you could drill to the detail records or simply export the data for further analysis. As with all reports in NexWave, filters can be used to change the data being presented. If the report layout does not meet your exact requirements, you can amend the report layout to either add or remove data. The report editor does not require detailed knowledge of the database tables. We hope you enjoyed this demonstration. For further information, please contact our team.